I mean, I don't want to say it was a disaster, but it was exciting. And things happened. We basically only had one shot. So once we got into like the blood world, at least the blood came out. There was no resetting, right? So that it was a lot of fun. I feel like our biggest challenge was probably getting the wardrobe together. Like me and my producer, Steph, she's out there. And I just want to give her a quick shout out because like she has like changed my life. Like the amount of like love and care that she pours into this project was just so astonishing to me, and she's truly a wonderful friend. But me and her, we shopped the wardrobe together, and just going to different thrift stores, just the days that we would go out shopping, the more thrift stores we went to, the less I feel like she would talk to me. And it was a struggle, but we got it together. It was a lot of hard work, but we did it. Yeah, that was probably the biggest challenge. Other questions?
So all the films have a very experimental atmosphere to them. What is it about experimentation and the speculative and even some cases science fiction that speaks directly to the Black and or brown experience? And how much of those kinds of mediums have influenced your work?
I feel like for me, I always want like some element of magic to be in my work, because it doesn't feel like these experiences should be like held down by like a realist aesthetic or like mode of making. Yeah, like a lot of these experiences and these stories that we hear, just speaking specifically on my film, just like the things that we know about our past, about just the Black diaspora, and just the vast amount of things that have happened to our ancestors. It sometimes just doesn't feel real, and I don't know, I'm always looking for ways to express that. I don't think that my film is experimental at all. I think it's just kind of like a regular 3-act structure. I think it's absurdist, and I just think like having a 9-to-5 job while being like the version of the universe contemplating itself is a really absurd thing. I think hold music is absurd. Like all of these things that we make in relationship to work and like work culture is really weird to me. So I don't know.
I think that with science fiction and fantasy and speculative fiction, it just gives that freedom to make things that are out of this world, you know? And then at that, you put Black and brown people in the center of that. It just becomes very explosive, because where I find freedom is in writing, but also that writing comes from my imagination. And I also think that some of the stuff is like, it's for me, it's fantasy, but who's to say not that somewhere in this world that, you know, Nas is making a love machine in his basement.
personally very just thrilled to be back here in person at Premiere Concert. So, we're going to start with a few introductions. I'm going to ask just a few questions, and then I really want to open it up to you all. So, start thinking about your questions that you want to ask so we can get them answered. Hi, everyone. Hi. Why don't we start with just an introduction? Let us know what your name is and what was your film.
My name is Zena Matthews. I wrote and directed.
That's Lisa, and I wrote and directed tonight.
I'm William Fenn.
And I'm driving the band, and I wrote and directed.
William, I want to start with you. There are so many tremendously talented folks in film, from the acting to the singing. My work with music is you really transported us to a point in time, and yet it felt like sort of present day commentary. Can you talk to us about what made you want to tell this story in this way?
Yeah, so when I came and said that I was watching music, I got because it was early and I was reading a lot about people like Andy Puff and these guys that know kind of stats and all these iconic kind of musical institutions. A common thread that I came across, when kind of researching all of these things was new, and I was really interested in a story about Black teenagers who are kind of taking ownership over the popular music that is being put out, and that they have these really strong opinions and talents that kind of inform and shape popular music, and I really wanted to kind of clarify that, make that essential of the story.
I want to move to you, Jasmine. Jasmine, there's so much to relate to in Love Machine. So, very often different. And yet there's a very beautiful surrealness to the film. What do you want people to walk away with after seeing this film?
I feel like I'm not in control of that. The film started as a piece that was very, very quite personal. But then it became something where it's like, it can expand to something else, or you can watch it, you take it in your own way. But I'm learning as a filmmaker, like, what my intention is in terms of what I can film, and I always want to be there. So, when watching this film, I just hope that it feels like this precious, sweet, story from a lot of years, thinking about like family, and thinking about love, and team family, community, and chosen family, and how strong that embrace can be. I think it's very hard to make films about love, because there's so many films out there that are very violent, or have something violent in it. So with this, I think when people watch it, take it as your own. It's no longer mine anymore. Glad that the topic is real. Because I thought, starting on this film, focusing on my own face. But it's personal, but really it's reflecting on the screen is not my story. But yeah.
And this film was a fun roller coaster of emotions. From the laughter to the shock to the awkward pauses and introspection. Can you talk to us about what do you want people to connect with the most? How does it all connect to you? What do you hope I think maybe motivating to organize a sense of alienation that feel wanting to work towards and then being motivated by what they have to do work. And I think that is, I think that's really a common experience. Right? We're all sort of studying our time on this for finite, doing things that we don't like. And then you remain that world every day. You don't know how to do it. And so it's really tragic, right? This is never a comedy. Probably it's really just my tragedy and sad. In Filmmaker, there were times in the film that felt like, and I'm curious if the audience has this way too, but for me, it felt like I was watching very visceral moving art. And I wonder, and then even just concepts I haven't seen before, and I wonder if you can share more about your creative process to apply it. So I just don't know the topic and art history class in the last semester of school, and we were seeing like different, I was like pieces of art acting leads to emotions, and I actually did one on the Asian Revolution and the French Revolution, and this book or excerpt from this book called okay, it's by Robert Mitchell. Oh, Venus Moore, Rise of the Venus Moon. And one of the, I guess, lines that she conquers in this book is the life of a woman who was 16 when she tried on the age of 16 to 20. And she was referencing all in possibly a pet to this incredibly influence. And she died. I was born into this one about her, and it sparked this whole like picture around her. So things like books, other books were written, things were written, dressed up as her, and it's like the creation of this like it's going on that family. And I wanted to sort of see what a journey would look like if she right from this graduate days of being trapped in these artifacts back into the space of love and care and those scientists they were doing work of love, but they were also doing like work of knowledge and all of those